All right. Well, very well. I would like to reiterate some thank yous. First of all, it has been remarkable to practice again with an international group of participants from every rank of experience. If there is a blessing to having to do Kangeiko via Zoom, that is certainly one of them. Thanks, of course, to Shin, who served both as Director of Instruction and our guest instructor, to Cheryl, our colleague on the Pacific Shintaido board, for taking care of so many tasks, and Brad Larson and Teresa Soldatova for mailing out the announcements, making sure that everybody was informed and linked. And of course, to Sarah Baker, our Zoom guru, who has essentially been our producer and director and technician. We endless thanks for making this possible. Thanks to all of you for making the effort to participate via Zoom, and certainly have made tremendous advancements in the sense of connection was remarkable, especially in the breakout rooms, and the ability to do kumite through a screen, remarkable. And thanks in advance to Lee Ordeman, who has agreed to write up a summary report on our Kangeiko. I think Shin and Ula have planted seeds of compassion that we can cultivate in our practice through movement and contemplation, so that maybe we can play a role in reducing compassion fatigue in the world and helping compassion grow to replace cynicism and despair. I would like to close with a poem from the Chilean poet Pablo Neruda. It doesn't explicitly address compassion per se, but I think it strikes the right tone, especially given some of Ula's final remarks, and gets at a certain quality that we may have touched in our practice this weekend through the guidance of Ula and Shin. It's titled Keeping Quiet by Pablo Neruda. Now we will count to 12, and we will all keep still. For once on the face of the earth, let's not speak in any language. Let's stop for 1 second and not move our arms so much. It would be an exotic moment, without rush, without engines. We would all be together in a sudden strangeness. Fishermen in the cold sea would not harm whales, and the man gathering salt would look at his hurt hands. Those who prepare green wars, wars with gas, wars with fire, victories with no survivors, would put on clean clothes and walk about with their brothers in the shade, doing nothing. What I want should not be confused with total inactivity. Life is what it's about. I want no truck with death. If we were not so single-minded about keeping our lives moving, and for once could do nothing, perhaps a huge silence might interrupt this sadness of never understanding ourselves and of threatening ourselves with death. Perhaps the earth can teach us, as when everything seems dead and later proves to be alive. Now I'll count up to 12, and you keep quiet, and I will go. Let's close finally, perhaps stand or sit if you like, with one more moment of meditation, connecting together, heaven and earth through our hearts and with each other. Mokso. Mokso yame. Re. Thank you.
Thank you.